homeless man's transformation. A plan backfires and changes lives forever. The city was alive with its usual hustle and bustle as the evening sun cast a warm, golden glow over the skyline. In a quaint cafe tucked away on a busy street, 3 lifelong friends gathered at their favorite corner table. Chloe, Natalie, and Emma had been inseparable since high school, bound by a friendship that had weathered countless storms. Despite their wildly different personalities, they found solace in each other's company. Chloe, the driven career woman, had worked her way up to become a successful HR director. She was sharp, pragmatic, and fiercely independent. Natalie, on the other hand, was the carefree adventurer, living each day as it came and embracing life's unpredictability. Then there was Emma, the soft-hearted romantic, who cherished dreams of a big family and a home filled with love. Their regular cafe meetups were a tradition, a way to reconnect and share their lives, but this evening, the conversation took a different turn. The plan is hatched. Chloe, Natalie began, her green eyes sparkling mischievously. You've got to admit, your life is all work and no play. Chloe raised an eyebrow, sipping her coffee. I happen to like my life, thank you very much. But don't you ever feel lonely? Emma asked gently, her concern evident. I have everything I need, Chloe replied matter-of-factly. A fulfilling career, financial independence, what more could I want? A little thing called love, Natalie teased. You can't hide behind your spreadsheets forever. Chloe rolled her eyes, dismissing the notion, but Natalie and Emma exchanged a knowing glance. We need to do something, Natalie whispered later. She's too stubborn to admit she needs more in her life. What are you suggesting? Emma asked cautiously. Natalie grinned. An experiment. We'll find someone who can break through her walls, someone completely unexpected. An encounter in the park. A few days later, Natalie and Emma were walking through a park, brainstorming their plan, when they spotted him. He was sitting under a tree, his shoulders slumped, his clothes dirty and worn. A scruffy beard obscured most of his face, and his eyes, though weary, held a flicker of quiet dignity. Him, Natalie said suddenly, pointing. Emma stared in disbelief. You're kidding, right? Natalie shook her head. Think about it. Clean him up and he could surprise us. Chloe needs to see past appearances. They approached the man cautiously, and he looked up, his piercing blue eyes meeting theirs. What do you want? He asked, his voice rough. We have a proposition, Natalie said, offering him a bottle of water. Let us clean you up. We'll pay you, feed you, and all you have to do is meet our friend. The man, who introduced himself as Ben, hesitated. Years on the streets had taught him to be wary of others, but the promise of a meal and a shower was too tempting to refuse. All right, he said finally. Natalie and Emma took Ben to a nearby motel. They handed him a duffel bag filled with toiletries and clean clothes, then left him to clean up. When Ben emerged from the bathroom an hour later, he was unrecognizable. The scruffy beard was gone, revealing sharp cheekbones and striking features. His hair, neatly trimmed, framed his face, and the fresh clothes gave him an air of understated elegance. Emma blinked in amazement. Wow, Natalie smirked, told you. Ben glanced at his reflection in the mirror, a ghost of a smile flickering across his face. For the first time in years, he felt human again. Later that evening, the trio gathered at the cafe, with Chloe waiting expectantly. When Natalie and Emma introduced Ben, Chloe frowned. What's this about? She asked, eyeing her friends suspiciously. Just give him a chance, Natalie said, nudging Ben forward. Despite her initial annoyance, Chloe found herself intrigued by Ben's quiet demeanor. Over coffee, he shared his story, a once successful teacher whose life unraveled after a series of personal tragedies. A car accident left him unable to work for months, and mounting medical bills led to the loss of his home. Before he knew it, he was on the streets. Chloe listened intently, her usual guarded expression softening. There was an honesty in Ben's words that resonated with her, reminding her of her own struggles to climb the corporate ladder. A growing bond. Over the following weeks, Chloe and Ben continued to meet. Their conversations grew deeper, revealing shared values and vulnerabilities. Chloe admired Ben's resilience and determination, while Ben was inspired by Chloe's strength and compassion. One evening, as they strolled through the park, Ben paused under a tree. You know, he said, when I first ended up on the streets, I thought I was invisible. People would look through me like I didn't exist. But you see me. That means more than I can say. Chloe looked at him, her eyes brimming with tears. You're not invisible, Ben, not to me. New beginnings. Encouraged by Chloe, Ben began volunteering at a local shelter, using his teaching skills to help others. He started tutoring homeless youth, reigniting a passion he thought he had lost forever. His confidence grew, and soon he was offered a part-time teaching position at a community center. Chloe, inspired by Ben's journey, started volunteering alongside him. For the first time, she felt a sense of fulfillment that went beyond career success. One evening, Ben surprised Chloe by taking her to a small community event where he was tutoring kids. Watching him interact with the children, Chloe realized just how far he had come and how much he had come to mean to her. A ripple effect. Their story didn't just change their lives, it inspired others. Natalie and Emma, moved by the transformation they had witnessed, started a community project to support people experiencing homelessness. Together, the friends raised awareness and funds, helping countless individuals find hope and a path forward. Ben became a mentor to many, his story a beacon of resilience and kindness. Chloe, once skeptical of love, found herself building a life filled with purpose and connection. The proposal. Months later, on a crisp autumn evening, Ben took Chloe back to the park where they first met. Under the golden hues of the setting sun, he pulled out a small velvet box. Chloe, he began, his voice steady, you've shown me that even when life seems darkest, there's always light. Will you let me spend the rest of my life proving that to you? Chloe, tears streaming down her face, nodded. Yes, she whispered, 1,000 times yes. A message for you. This story is more than just a tale of love. It's a testament to the power of second chances and the transformative impact of kindness. It reminds us that no matter how lost someone may seem, there's always hope for redemption. At Life Stories 365, we believe in sharing stories that inspire and uplift. If this story touched your heart, we invite you to join our growing community. Subscribe to our channel for more tales of resilience, hope, and transformation. Your support helps us bring more stories like this to life. Share this video with your friends and family to spread the message that everyone deserves a second chance. Together, we can make a difference, one story at a time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.